Rejoice! Welcome back to 4th Age Total War, the Dominion of Men, the Kingdom of Adunabar campaign, with me, Tolkien the Valiant, patch 3.2, as it were. We have our emissary here. We're like, what's Rod up to these days, you know? I don't know what Rod's up to, so let's go find out what Rod's up to. And they're like, we speed our dude down. And we're like, oh, look at that, there's a thing that's down there. And it's like, you know, we're trying to figure out whether Rod is being attacked by Herumor, or if Rod is being attacked by Rod. I don't know. Turns out that Herumor is actually doing quite poorly in their fight, which is interesting. If Herumor loses, then I will be surprised, because it doesn't seem likely for Herumor to lose. And then we're scouting around just to, you know, figure out where Muscle's keep is. There's the Reunited Kingdom at war there. There's Dol Amroth, Anuphalos keep. There's Dol Amroth. Yeah, it's great. It's great. So anyway, I'm doing post commentary at the moment, if you couldn't tell, or if the title didn't enlighten you, assuming that you did in fact read the title, and that I put the fact that I'm doing post-commentary in the title, which isn't a given, but who knows. But yeah, I'm doing post-commentary because I tried to record this, but for whatever reason OBS disabled my microphone. I'm not sure why OBS would do that, but OBS did that, so yeah. If nothing else, so this taught me to always check that my microphone is working before I record. Actually, let's do that right now. Okay, is my microphone... I think my microphone's working. Okay, never mind. But yeah, the microphone's working now, so y'all can hear me. Because if you can't hear me, then that would be very embarrassing. Yeah, I'm currently working on city development, because I figured, you know, I don't want my units to end at the Sword of the Shadow. You know, we want to have our get our Shadow Riders. I have a bit of a vision of like having like 50 units of Shadow Riders sort of like descend on Mistland. I think that might work well, because I mean, you know, if I just go attack the elves with, like, you know, a normal tube composition, then their archers will kill my archers, then their archers will kill my infantry, and then their swordsmen will kill my cavalry, and then everyone will be dead. And if I get Shadow Riders, then maybe I'll be able to, like, get a giant blob of death on the go and kill them. I don't know. I think that taking Mistland is gonna be difficult, but I want to do it, you know, bolster the Shadow Cult and stuff. There's a Numenos. Alright, I control a Numenos. Yeah, so this, I've recorded like 8 episodes since this one, and I recorded this like 2 episodes 2 weeks ago. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, but this could be a exciting voyage of discovery for the two of us as we try to figure out what exactly was on past Olcus' mind. Well, my kingdom seems so underdeveloped, alas. But yeah, so we're just working on city development after two big capital-y places, or one capital-y place, or wherever it is that we're doing our thing. Yeah, so recently Lynn here revolted, so we have that big army there trying to go to Dol Amroth, because the idea is that Dol Amroth is the only chief city that the Reunited Kingdom has left. So if we can take it from them, then they shouldn't be able to muster any super powerful armies against us, and then maybe we can slowly grind them into submission by taking, like, another city at a time. There's our dark swords that we apparently aren't doing. I'm not entirely sure, so let's see. I probably want to build something. Do I want to build something? So, yeah, what am I building? Oh, right, the Homeland Dominion. Right, I need to get the Homeland Dominion up there, because I somehow didn't have the Homeland Dominion there before. Was that a Shire? The Shire army is pretty near my side of the border, but the Shire is passive, so I don't need to worry about any Hobbitry arms. And there's our Eriador spearmen. So I'm like, do I want to fight them? And I'm like, nah, I don't want to fight them, I think. Yeah, I'm like, nah, I don't want to fight them. And here we have Tharbad. Tharbad's very grumpy, because, you know, they're surrounded by adversaries. So I'm like, yeah, let's just put it on the military population, start working on our, there's our fifth thing that's doing whatever it is that fifth things do. Yeah, so the post-commentary is going to be this episode, and then the next 2.5 episodes after this will be post-commentary, and then like half of, this is 12, and there will be 13, 14, and then 15 will be half post-commentary and half live commentary, because I figured halfway through that nothing worked. Yeah, there's our Rovanian army looking perilously close to us in Orglad, so we're a bit concerned about that, but we're like, nah, What's gonna happen, eh? What's gonna happen? We have that big army, and we're like, you know, we don't need the ballistas. We need, this is a, we got to go try to hit and run on Dolimroth. So that's what we're doing. We're just trying to go off to Dolimroth. We're going off to Dolimroth.
Captain.
We're going, go off to Dolimroth. We're debating whether or not we ought to send the Shadow Guard back to Minas Ithil to retrain, but since it will be a while until we get Minas Ithil up and running, if we ever do at all. I mean, hopefully we do, but then we'll want to, I'm just thinking, you know, it's better to use the Shadow Riders until they get a bit lower, maybe. Now they go up there. Yeah, now we have two big armies sort of trying to go conquer off, finish off the rest of Gondor, because, you know, we want to, the one thing that we learned from our Dwarven Kingdom Let's Play is that it's bad to have, you know, be fighting on multiple fronts. You know, right now, I'm fighting the Reunited Kingdom and sort of Tharbad over at Tharbad, but not really. So there's only one real front, and that's good, because now I can apply all my forces to that front. However, if Rune and Rovanian and Tirad and Trondor and everyone start attacking me, then I'll have like multiple fronts, and then the old military maxim, divide and conquer, shall hold true, as it were. I don't know. I feel like my commentary here in post-commentary is better than my usual commentary. I'm not entirely sure how all that works, but I don't know. Like, we're getting our exploit wonder on the go. Then we're losing some money, but that's okay, because we're swimming in cash, man. For all that, you know, everyone always, it's interesting, like, everyone always says that, like, the dwarves are supposed to have so much money, but I had barely any money as the dwarves. But now I'm a Adunabar. I'm just bathing in the dough, yo. One thing I wish is that you could see, also the Rovanian moved up to our city, which is concerning. But I wish you could see, like, which, you know, to see Arnor versus Mordor, sort of like ass groups. Like, I want to know whether, like, Arnor is net contributing or net detracting from my salary or whatever. I wish you could do that, but obviously can't really implement that. Now I'm a bit worried about the Rovanian, so I'm like, yeah, let's get our stuff on the go. Maybe move someone back to Curascorgor. This is sort of live the dream down there, so that no one can take it out. I'm like, who needs beast trackers in Curascorgor, eh? Who needs it? Who needs it? Now we're over here at Lon Nernan. We're halfway done with the city development, so I'm like, let's work on Sword of the Shadow. Yes. Because, you know, Sword of the Shadow are cool and stuff. And go back over here, Barity Den. We're just going to keep trying to churn out units so we can eventually overwhelm the people of Reunited Kingdom. And I'm like, oh look, there's a bunch of dark swords here not doing much. And it looks like Gondor isn't going to attack me, so, you know, why do I need dark swords there, right? Why do I need them? So then I'm like, you know, let's just go bring down the dark swords. So that's what we're doing. And we have our great army with Imrazor, the Great Conqueror, who took Minas Ithil in the ancient days when Minas Ithil was taken in our battle that we sort of had to save scum because we got wrecked the first time. But Barity Den, yeah, remember that? That was fun. That's the trick, though. You gotta commit every single unit to that fight, and only then can you have a chance of winning. Yeah, and there's Tharbad. Again, we're not concerned with Tharbad, really, because, you know, they can't train any units north of the Grey Flood. So, you know, the few scattered armies they have there, they can just keep chilling. I think we might be about to go take the Northgard Fort, maybe. Are we going to the Northgard? We may be going to the Northgard, or we may not be going to take the Northgard Fort. I don't know. There's a Riddarmallen. Yeah, you go, Riddarmallen. You go. And then there's Fornost. Of course, that's something that we want. We want to take Fornost, and then aim for Mithland, because I don't think that any of the other cities in the north will be worth the trouble, because they're all pretty small. But Fornost, the old Fortress of Arthedain, will hopefully be worth it. And I'm like, okay, well, we don't want to have construction costs. Let's work in carpenters so we can decrease the construction costs. Yeah. And now we're happy. And we're looking around to see if there are any rune people doing evil runey things, but there aren't. We have our Beernings. Ravanian is not attacking, surprisingly enough. The Reunited Kingdom is doing its little thing. And there we are back. We have, we're still a bit concerned about the Ravanian, but like, well, if they didn't attack us last turn, then they're probably going to attack us this turn. But, dun dun dun! Wow, I was pretty lucky that I actually managed to, see that army coming in on us. But yeah, I'm like, well, probably need, Grim Spearmen, right? I'm like, oh, I'm checking to see whether or not I need to hold Lathron. I'm like, yeah, I do need to hold Lathron. And besides it has the Argonaths, which are, if you don't know, the two big statues. I'm not sure what percentage of my readership knows about the lore of Middle-earth or whatever. Actually, yesterday I wrote an essay on Gilfanon's tale in the Book of Lost Tales about the birth of mankind. So that was cool. I love the Book of Lost Tales, man. It's just so cool. It's like I like reading the Fëanor speech that the speech that Fëanor gives on Tyrion upon Tuna, also known as Kor, apparently. And it's like it's cool. It's like it's cool in the Silmarillion, and it's cool in the Book of Lost Tales. It's great. It's great, man. It's great. Yeah. So we're like, well, if Ravanian's going to attack us there, then we're probably going to want to get some units on the go. So let's get everyone start to go up to there. Go. Yes, go. Everyone go off to OIE. And you. Yes, so we'll get more dark swords on the go. Just every turn we gotta make sure to get our armies moving out as much as we can. We realize that we may or may not have forgot to move our armies last turn. We feel a bit sheepish about that, but oh well. Poor Tulkas. This is, that's the benefits of doing Wombat Fold, methodical, focusing every turn, is that you don't forget to move your army that you're planning to attack someone with. Yeah. Yeah, we got to get Tharbad pacified, because obviously Tharbad will have a lot of battles to do, so we want to have it be fully under Tolkien control, or Adunabar control, whatever. There's no city down there. We rather expected to find a city down there, but we didn't. And we're again looking out. There's no, like, ooh, look, there's Farharad. So Farharad and Trondor are doing work, yo. Doing work. Yeah, it's good that Hrod has Trondor occupied, so we don't need to worry about that, at least. And now we're just coming up, looking around. Now we're gonna have that army.
Captain.
So, like, we don't need a ballista. You go fight with that army. You go there. You can go there.
Captain.
We can have like someone because that first army is the one that we're intending to have go to Dol Amroth. We're wanting to make sure that it's fully manned so it can take Dol Amroth, and the Swords of the Shadow can wreak their revenge upon the people of Dol Amroth, I guess. Here's Mordwath, Launch Nurnin. Also, I saw someone on the forum said recently that the game tries to keep your family members to around 75% of your cities, which is something that I didn't know. It is interesting. There's Hrod and Bearning Chiefdom. Now I think this is the turn where Ravanian attacks, and we're like, yeah, sure, trade rights. I don't think I have any trade lines with the Bearnings, but that's okay. Are they going to attack? They're attacking? Okay, yes, he is attacking. So here we go. Yes, attack. And punch. You punch Lathron, yeah. So, and since Lathron doesn't have any walls, we must fight this battle ourselves. So we're a bit concerned because, it's 3-4. But then again, our army is pretty big, so it's not that bad. I don't know. Lieutenant Barn. There's a name. Lieutenant Barn. let's see. What joke can I think about Lieutenant Barn? It's like how when someone is really bad at like accuracy, you say that they're so bad they couldn't hit a barn, like the side of a barn or whatever. So it's like someone was like, well, if we call you Barn, then no one will be able to hit you. Okay, that was a bad joke. I apologize, but shortcuts make delays, pretend to make longer ones. That was prudent. That's prudent. Frodo Baggins, the Nine-Fingered. You should call him Frodo the Nine-Fingered. That's like his official title or whatever. Oh yeah, and you get to see my old OBS thing there for a moment. I always forget that you can do that. But yeah, if you look closely, you can see how it isn't broadcasting microphone. If only I had noticed that. So now I'm trying to use spacebar to set everyone up. For whatever reason, spacebar is just a bit glitched at the moment. So that's sad. So I'm like, fine. Have things your own way. We're just sort of setting. I'm not sure what I'm doing. We're just having somebody there. You and you. Yeah, we sort of work. Oh, you can. I didn't know that you could see the Steam overlay when I brought it up. I think I did know that. I'm not sure whether I knew it or not, but maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But anyway, now I'm going to. Yeah, there's Adunabar nobles. Yeah, yes, Tolkien. Yes, it's still Adunabar nobles. And there's our bowmen. There's our dudes. Not sure what we're doing. Right, we're turning off the skirmish mode because that's annoying. And then we're like, oh, the army is going the other direction. I expected it to go to that road. So I'm like, oh well, I guess I'll go reposition my army and then see you after I reposition my armies. And then I'm like, yeah, let's go. Go reposition the army. Go, Tolkien. Yeah, there you go. And now we've cut the video to after the army has successfully come out. That's a bit jarring. I'm not sure how I could better do that transition though. I'm not sure. I don't know about anything. But yeah, that's the problem with defending these wall-less cities, is that the archers don't really do much, I'm like, no. What are you doing? Oh no. Yeah, charge! Yes, fight. Fight the cavalry, or whatever. So we'll just try to get the... Right, move back the longbowmen, and then move back the cavalry before they can all get destroyed. I'm not sure what we're doing exactly, but we're doing something. Yeah. Where's it? I mean, if skirmish mode worked like it's supposed to, then I wouldn't mind. But the problem is that, in a place like this Plaza, then skirmish mode is just gonna end up having our cavalry charge into the enemy or whatever. Yes. So now we need to bring out our cavalry. Okay, they're the foresters, which is why we're charging. That's good. Yes. Ooh, nothing like seeing those units go flying, eh? I'm like, let's go running because we're fighting for our survival, man. This is a fight. This is an existential crisis, yo. And we're like, fall back. We're like, go there. And they are routing, so that's good. And we're like, yeah, die. Fiendish, Ravanian scouts. It's interesting that Ravanian of all factions is attacking us though, because normally Ravanian is the first faction to die, and they should be fending off their enemies, not launching an attack on Mordor. Oh yeah, and our noble there died, which is bad, but oh well. Sad times. We made an oopsie. Then we're like, so now, but the good thing is that now that cavalry unit will die, will disband at the end of the battle, so we can just let that cavalry unit just sort of do its work, because, it's just, you don't need it, or whatever. Because, what am I trying to say? Because we're going to lose it anyway, so we might as well lose it in battle instead of outside battle. I don't know, that's the problem with post commentary. Sometimes you lose track of something, and if you're doing live commentary, there's always something to talk about. You just gotta talk about what you're doing. But with post commentary, you gotta be smart and stuff, and I don't like being smart. Everyone charge the axemen. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna win this battle, which is pretty cool, I would say. you know. And we're like, die! Rovanian Axeman, die! 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 Now you're down there. You're fat and we're here. Our nobles are doing whatever it is that nobles do. Yeah, now they're all routing. Which is great. Which is great. Our bowmen are firing, which is not necessarily good because they might hit some of our own units that way. So I'll probably get my bowmen to stop firing at some point, but for the time being, they can just sort of fire away. Yes, stop firing. Stop firing. Maybe stop firing? I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, but yeah, now we're like, where's the rest of the enemy army that is not here in the plaza? Like, I don't know. And then, yes, go! And we're like, here goes this bodyguard. Right now, so yeah, it's a shame that we lost a family member, but I mean, on the whole, we repulsed the enemy with minimal casualties, so that's pretty good. Okay, now we're just like, okay, let's just die. Just die, whatever you are, die. Okay, now we're like, we're going to send that one cavalry unit down to fight the foresters, because as we said, you know, we don't need anything else, you know, because he can just die, right? Yes, go. Go, Adunabar nobles, go, mate, go. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. It's a lot harder to commentate the battles section of it than it is the campaign section of it. That's part of the thing that I think that, you know, I'm better at the grand strategy than at the... I'm better at the turn-based strategy element than the real-time strategy element. Yeah. Here's our horseman. Yeah, there you go. Like, up you go, and then we're gonna... I think we're gonna have the... Yes, charge! Charge, horseman, charge! Charge! So, yeah, we're just fighting down this one last unit. They're losing slightly, apparently. That's okay, just keep fighting. Okay, there's the cavalry unit dead, just as we had hoped. So, there goes... Yeah, losing slightly. You're losing more than slightly, mate. And we just gotta kill the... Wait for them all to die. We're like, continue battle. Just so that we can make sure that first unit dies. I'm like, okay, the first unit's dead, so we can now end the battle. End the battle, Tolkis. End the battle. End the battle. Okay, yes, exit battle. And yeah, so as you can see, we did well. We defended last round from our adversary. Got a experience point. Lost a noble, but c'est la vie. Few can foresee whither their road will lead them till they come to its end. Also something interesting, I'm not sure if I've discovered this yet, but I only have one natural-born family member in all of Arnor. The other one is just a man of the hour. So, yeah. Not sure if there's something that... Yeah, I don't know about that. But he's currently in Hidwaith or wherever. And he's the Lord of Rivendell, so we should go back there. There's Arendis. Poor old Arendis. An Aryan on Durendis, man. It's a sad tale.
Captain.
But now we're like, well, no steam overlay. No, bad steam overlay. Now we're like, y'all can go up to Kirs Gorgor, or whoever, try to take the... Like, do I want background mercenaries? Like, yeah, I mean, background mercenaries are pretty powerful for what they are, but I don't think I do end up getting them, because I'm like, who needs Blackland mercenaries? Am I right? And then there's Project Report, is Ridmelan, yeah. There's our Indilzar, the only family member in Arnor, as I said. There's Control Posts, and Deep Mine, and Temple of Shadow, City Development. We're like, we don't need more construction speed, we just need more construction-ness, or whatever. So we're like, yeah. You don't need construction speed. We have too much to build as already. And there's our Groves of the Shadow. So yeah, I think that we're going to start trying to convert cities to the Shadow Cult round now instead of letting them languish as Ways of the West. There's, yep, financial bill policy, everyone's grumpy. There's Nurnen. And there's Lord's Barracks. We're like, okay, well, who needs any of this anymore? We'll just start focusing on getting some armies up. There's Lathron. We don't need a trader because we're going to check the trade and we're going to see that there's only 18 trades. We're like, we don't need a trader. And we're going to put back the trader. We're like, we don't need a minor province either, really. So we'll just leave that there. I think that at some point I might bring it to be a minor province, but not yet, it ain't. And then Austin Arglad, we can see that that's going to get attacked at some point probably, so like yeah, everyone go there. Moving everyone up. Got our own big army to the enemy army routes that was fighting off our dude in Lathron. There we got some money, it's all good. Harad is the most advanced faction, which is actually pretty interesting because that suggests they aren't losing to the Farharad and Trondor double team quite as poorly as I'd thought. But yeah, we have Nurnen on the go yet again. And here is Tharbad. Well, Tharbad doesn't have many units in it. I guess I'm going to move. I will soon move an army to Tharbad to control the Tharbad, and that will be great. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just wait a turn for 3 ways to finish being pacified, as it were. And I'm like, okay, so now we have all this on the go. We don't need any of this. We can just have you. We're out again. We want to have Indilzar go to Rivendell, but we're still waiting on him to, I think, convert Ridmella into the Shadow Cult or something. Not sure what we're doing there, but I'm sure we have some reason. And, yep, we still have the money. We're still making money. There's the Numenor, still doing its Homeland Dominion thing. Yeah, there we go. And turn, I guess. Chiefs from Afroon. And Dunland, Shire Dwarves, Elves, Dale, Bearnings, Ravenian. Oh, right, and but like, except we will attack, their demands, please do not attack. I'm not entirely sure what to make of this, but we're like, ceasefire? Do you want a ceasefire? He's like, no. And we're like, okay. We're like, well, if you don't want a ceasefire, then why do you not want me to attack you? And we're like, I'm not sure. Like, if they then attack me, and then I attack them, does that still count as a breach of their treaty, even though they have attacked me? I'm not sure. So at this point in the game, it's probably getting to be late enough that worrying about integrity doesn't matter much. Well, maybe it does. I mean, I haven't broken any alliances yet, I don't think. Yeah, so there's Lathron. We have Lathron still getting trained. We're gonna have a lot of taxes on the go. We have Austin Arglad and the Grim Spears and the Dark Swords. And we're gonna have most advanced kingdom is us again, of course, because why wouldn't it be? I got a fair bit of money last turn too. That's cool. And there's the consultation and the market roads. Yes, roads. Yay! Consultation. Back and forth. Consultation. Yeah. There's Homeland Dominion, and we're like, well, I can probably start converting this one to a Shadow Cult. You know, get Growth of the Shadow on the go, so that's just what I do, I guess. And then we have... Did I forget to move my army last turn? I may have. I don't remember. No, because last turn was before the Great Battle of Ultimate Battle. No! Yes, what? Master. Maybe? Secrecy is assured. Yeah, so I think I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to move my army last turn. So that's 2 turns this episode that I completely forgot to move my army, so oopsies, I guess. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go attack. Let's go attack this giant army of death. I'm like, well, I guess I'll fight this battle. in the next episode. So this is where I end the episode here. End the episode, Tulkas. End the episode. Yes. Bye. Bye, everyone.